And now is as good a time as any to show you what's been happening throughout the year during this celebration. Since early January, the curators at the Oregon Museum of Science and Industry have been preparing an interactive Star Trek exhibit, which will make a 5-year voyage to museums across the country to teach scientific principles.
We have a special niche. Our interest is in taking education in interactive exhibitries and combining it with entertainment. So we're a little bit like Disneyland and a little bit like the school classroom. When we deal with Star Trek, we felt that it was important for people to understand what it would really be like if you were a Starfleet commander. When this exhibit opens, it will then travel around the country and eventually come back to Portland, and we expect to be known as Trekking Mecca.
To commemorate the 25th anniversary, the cast members from both the original series and The Next Generation joined together for the first time to unveil the Gene Roddenberry building at Paramount Studios.
And Gene Roddenberry's vision is one that's endured for 25 years, longer than the government's vision for it endured. You know, it's pretty amazing when you think about it.
He has inspired people high and low.
I think this is the first time and quite possibly the only time you're going to have both casts assembled like this with Gene and our respective producers, which is kind of a memorable occasion to be involved in.
The weekend of September 8th, 1991 marked the actual anniversary of Star Trek's first air date. Fans gathered for a marathon of the feature film series. I'm proud to announce that my character of Spock is helping the United States Post Office sponsor a series of space-age stamps with the message, "Journey to a new frontier. Collect stamps."
We are always seeking to promote stamp collecting, and of course there's a lot that's educational about stamps. I mean, these stamps are going to educate people about the 9 planets, and who more logical than Leonard Nimoy.
In addition, Washington, D.C. is the site of a unique Star Trek exhibit at the Smithsonian Institution's National Air and Space Museum.
Star Trek has really become an important cultural artifact in our society, and we wanted to put together an exhibit to examine the historical, cultural, and social implications of Star Trek. This is the original Klingon disruptor, and you can see that unlike the Federation phasers, the disruptor is much more of a Buck Rogers ray gun. This is a small model of the Enterprise encased in a block of lucite and was used in the episode Cat's Paw.
An impenetrable force field around your ship, Captain. It will not hinder orbit, but your people are prisoners within it.
The Star Trek universe is full of people to meet and things to do, adventure and excitement, whereas space as a reality is very dark and cold and unbelievably lonely. And I think maybe one of the reasons that we stopped at the moon and didn't go any further is that there weren't any Klingons there.